how Andrea Stewart-Cousins, Carl Hasty, and Eric Adams help a petty thief commit crimes. Hi, I'm Sammy Gonzalez with Polito-Truth. There was an interesting story in the paper, in the New York Post today, about this woman. Her name is Michelle. Last name don't matter. And she was arrested in a store in Manhattan for stealing. And she says that that's her job, to steal, and that she calls herself a professional booster. All right? And this woman, who's aided and abetted by Andrea Stewart-Cousins, the Senate Majority Leader for the New York State Legislature, aided and abetted by Carl Hasty, the Assembly Leader in the New York State Legislature, and Eric Adams, Mayor of New York. They're helping this woman commit crimes. Now, this woman has a long arrest record. How long? 94 arrests. She's been arrested 94 times. And for this arrest, she was given a desk appearance ticket. And according to the new law, the new law that was signed by Andrew Cuomo, that Andrea Stewart-Cousins and Carl Hasty refused to change. She's just given a desk appearance ticket. So and Michelle calls herself a professional booster. You know, never mind getting a real job like the rest of us, right? No, she's a thief. And Andrea Stewart-Cousins and Carl Hasty are helping her to commit crimes because they're doing nothing to change the system. This is the kind of lawlessness that exists here in this city, thanks to Andrea Stewart-Cousins and Carl Hasty. Okay? Mind you, everybody in this example are black. Okay? I'm going to throw it down there. No, I'm not saying that it's because they're black this is happening. I'm just noticing. Okay, because Eric Adams seemed to notice that most of the press corps was white. Well, I'm going to notice that the government officials in charge of New York State, Andrea Stewart-Cousins is black, Carl Hasty is black, and Eric Adams is black. And what we have here is lawlessness out of control. So I'm just making an observation that New York sucks in this present condition. Lawlessness is out of control, all right? So if I'm raising a kid, all right, in New York, and here comes Michelle, walks into a Drain Reed or Trader Joe's, just starts lifting stuff up and walking out, nobody stops her. What am I going to tell my child? All right? Am I going to tell my child that you shouldn't steal when this woman comes in and out and walks away just like that man last week who went into a Trader Joe's and stole 10 steaks, goes in and goes out? What do I tell my child? Do I tell my child that, you know what? It's because of Andrea Stewart-Cousins and Carl Hasty. They don't care that people steal. In fact, they're looking out for them. They don't care about the store owner, okay? Or God forbid, if something happens, right? And my child's laying in a hospital bed as a result of rape, then I have to explain to my child or wife or whatever relative, I'm going to have to say, well, Andrea Stewart-Cousins, the Senate Majority Leader, and Carl Hasty, the Assembly Leader in Albany, don't care that these people are committing crimes. They're looking out for them. And they don't care about you laying in this hospital bed. They don't care about your busted head. They don't care about your car that got carjacked. They don't care about any of that. They don't care about store owners. They don't care because Andrea Stewart-Cousins is looking out for the criminal. Okay? And let me give you an interesting statistic. Andrea Stewart-Cousins and Carl Hasty are black, right? Well, as it turns out, right? Blacks make up 24% of the population in New York. But yet, 69% of murder victims are black. 69%. And 74% of shooting victims are black. So Andrea Stewart-Cousins and Carl Hasty are really looking out for people who look like them, aren't they? I think that's a statistic for your ass, okay? I'll give you one better. Blacks represent 12% of the population, okay? But yet, they commit 40% of all the murders in this country. I'm just giving you the statistics. So when Andrea Stewart-Cousins says that she doesn't want to change the no bail law because she says that it disproportionately affects black, Latino, people of color, yeah, she's right. And what she's actually saying that it's okay for people of color to commit crime. It's okay. She's down with that. And this is what we have in New York State, thanks to Andrea Stewart-Cousins and Carl Hasty. Now, I'll throw Eric Adams in there because his job is trying to convince these two buttholes that they should change the law. But you know what? I'm going to throw Eric Adams into the mix too because he's mayor of New York and the buck's supposed to stop with him. Okay? And I'm saying this to you, Eric Adams, and look at my face. Does my face look white? No. My face is dark like you. I'm not as dark as you are, but I'm a Puerto Rican, and I'm criticizing the job you're doing as mayor. Not because you're black, because you sought for the job. You ran for it. You get off being mayor. You get off going to parties saying, that I'm the mayor, I'm the mayor. Well, you know what? The buck stops with you, brother. And I'm criticizing you, all right? And it has nothing to do that you're black. Just like it really has nothing to do with Andrea Stewart-Cousins and Carl Hasty, who are also black. I'm not saying that's the excuse. But what I am saying is that they intrinsically care more about the criminal than they do about honest people that live in this state. Tell me I'm wrong, Andrea. If you come across me, tell me I'm wrong. Because you're looking out for them. And if I said before, I hope your grandchildren are okay. I really hope so. And the same thing goes for you, Carl. Your grandkids. I hope they're okay. All right? But yet again, you're probably living in a gated community up in Albany, so you don't have to worry about the ramifications of the decisions you make. But the regular black folk that live in Brownsville, Bed-Stuy, or any of the neighborhoods in New York City, they are catching hell. And they're catching hell because of your decisions, your progressive woke decisions. Getting back to Michelle, 94 arrests, and it's going to continue. She got 34 open warrants. It's a joke. This is the criminal system that Andrea Stewart-Cousins and Carl Hasty are proud of. And what we have. We're no longer the safest big city in the world. You know what New York is now under the leadership of Andrea Stewart-Cousins and Carl Hasty? New York is a shithole. And they're the ones responsible for it. Hey, if you like this video, hit the like, subscribe, add to others about me. Catch you next time.